What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Moto Banter Show. I am your boy Motorman, and in these types of videos we just straight up talk about everything that is interesting in the motorcycling community, anything that's basically worth talking about. And I'm sure you guys would know, because I'm a little bit late to the party, we have a lovely jubbly BMW S1000RR, the new S1000RR. They've done serious tweaks to the amazing bike it is. I mean, it's not even tweaks at this point. It is a new motorcycle, and that is why we are making a video on it today. Now, if you haven't seen this video, the official release video, it's going to be a bit of a reaction. It's going to be a bit of a first thoughts on the bike itself. So let's just dive right in before we actually say what, go into detail. So here we have it. Warning, hazardous material. I haven't seen this yet, by the way. I have seen the bike though. There's the twin headlights. The BMW helmets. Look at that rubber. I'm sliding, boy. Yeah, man, the BMW colors are nice, man. They've got the symmetrical headlights now, man. They're not doing the Cyclops thing. Look at it just wheeling right there, man. Bit of elbow drag. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Look at that sunset shot. Make life a ride. BMW Motorrad S1000RR. Look at him squealing in the corners and shit. Ooh, that looks live. I'm not gonna lie, man. What did you guys think of that video? Whew. Okay, well, I mean, what do I think of that? I mean, I think this new design is kind of controversial, and probably the biggest point why I wanted to make this video was to kind of say, what do you guys think of the design? Because, I'll go back through it like a little bit here. Like, you can kind of, I mean, you can see you've got like there's the lights there. They look like one of the BMW cars with these, like, they kind of got the daylight running things going down, as you can see there. And if I skip ahead, I mean, where are we at? Right about, you can see right there the red one, right, as he's dragging elbow right there. It's a nice design, man. I think it's a very nice design, but they have totally ditched the kind of weird Cyclops look, as I call it now. I know it's not one eye, they're just different eyes, but it was always quite a signature thing of the S1000RR, and I mean, even the single R had it. The single R had this kind of, those funky eyes, man. And what did you guys like that funky eye thing? Because in my personal opinion, it was a very big part of what made the S1000RR the S1000RR. But one of my favorite bikes is obviously the brand new R6. I'll put a photo up above on the screen right now. And personally, I think the new S1000RR looks really similar to the R6. The whole headlight, the whole front deal looks really similar. Obviously, no comparison when it comes to outright performance, but I'm just gonna type in BMW S1000RR. I just wanna go to some images, man. I wanna find like I'll throw the odd image up here, man. Like, what it was like the year before, I think this new year, you can see there's like a little lip here and stuff, man. Like this one, I don't know, man. Like, they had some nice designs going down, and they've flicked it on its head. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen now anyway, because that was a pretty ridiculously fast, if you ask me, kind of video. I mean, was that like a minute and 20 seconds? That was a minute and 20 seconds, but yeah, man, like, kind of the main point of this video is I want to ask you guys, if you see it up above right now, you'll see that card come above. I wanted to make this video a vote video, so I want you to vote if yes, the 2019, the new brand spanking new S1000RR looks better than the old one, or if the old one looks better. So make sure you leave a vote on that card, because I'm curious, man. Like, some of these new designs, they grow on you, right? Like, most of the time people kind of convert and prefer the new stuff, me included. But I feel like this could be a bike that kind of separates opinion right here on YouTube, man. What do you guys think? Definitely make sure you click that video, because I want to come back on this video and just see what the general consensus is. Do most people prefer the old one, or most people prefer the new one? I mean, they kind of got rid of the shark kind of look, you know, like they had a lot of fins. You could really see the fins on the old one, where the new one, the fins are a little bit more hidden. But that is like the video that we have right now. There are various videos online that you guys can check out, of course, as well as pictures and everything else. But the specs are very nice. We have 207 horsepower, and we have 194 kilos, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that, if anyone is actually wanting to hear the full specs online confirmed for you in this video. It's not 100% the point. They're all obviously crazy fast bikes, but what do you guys think? Because this is like, I don't have the specs right here, but it's pretty mad. Like, obviously it's lighter. I think it's 193 or 194 if I remember correctly, and it's also 208 or 7 horsepower. So they've upped the horsepower, they've dropped the weight, and like, quite frankly, if you get the M package as well, like, if for guys that don't know out there, you get, it's like carbon rims. What else do you get? I'm trying to remember the other things. There's like there's a small kind of package that just gives you that slightly lighter weight to go with the bike already. But one of the big features that they're showing on this new S1000RR is its very torquey engine. I actually saw a video of a guy being interviewed at EICMA, and he said they've almost combined the S1000R and the RR, because they said after 5,000 RPM, the new RR creates, I think they said 70 odd something Newton meters of torque or something. It was along those lines. Basically their point is they are very prioritizing torque, low weight, easier to control, an all-round way better bike. And if there's anything to go off, it's knowing that the original BMW S1000RR destroyed the competition. So I'll be very interested to see how this bike does in comparison, because of the new V4 2019 V4, not the V4R, which was released in the same motor show, but the regular V4, because they're claiming, I think 212 is the horsepower, I think, for the regular V4, but different kind of engine. And then obviously at the wheel horsepower is obviously going to be different. So I wonder what they both put out on the dyno. I wonder what's quicker on the track. I think personally I'd probably be quicker on an S1000RR, just because of its being an inline 4 versus I mean, I don't know, V4. I have very limited experience on a V4, but what do you guys think? Which one would you buy? The Panigale V4, the new one, or the S1000RR? That would be an interesting thing to go off. And yeah, obviously you've got all the riding modes, you've got everything. And like, it looks like it's going to be a hell of a bike. I mean, I don't want to go on like I always do in these episodes, but if you do like this format, you do like this show, definitely make sure you subscribe, like this video. If you want me to cover any more bikes, show any more features about the bikes, let me know. As I've been talking, I would have been throwing up photos so you can see every photo. They've actually done something really funny that I'm almost forgetting to say, is there is no backlight on the bike, believe it or not. It's all integrated into the rear tail section. You know that section that you completely throw off and put in the bin? Well, now, yeah, basically you can't. Seems very counterintuitive to me, very kind of stupid, but yeah, the indicators and the backlight are like one piece in that original tail tidy. So the idea is when you go to the track, you can just take it right off. So good intentions. I think a very nice looking bike, but they have kind of come away from their original DNA. But all around, of course, it will be a destroyer of a machine, if that makes any sense. Anyway, subscribe, like this video, tell me what you think. This has been a reaction, this has been the Motorman Show, the Moto Banter Show, rather. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Motorman out. The